Everything I say and post is all jokes. I mean, it's really how I feel. It's just said in a funny way. Who knows? I could be telling the truth. I could be telling a lie. It's just a story to get some laughs. That's all really it is. Like, okay, for instance, the reason I can't date chicks with kids is because I'll end up yelling at her kids. I'll end up spanking them. I'll end up pulling their ears. I don't want to go to jail for that. Like, that's a joke. Wouldn't really do that. Because I really wouldn't date a chick with kids. Like, I remember one time I was dating this chick with kids. She had 2 kids. And her son was 10 years old. So he was old enough to understand that his mom was 35 and she was fucking a 25-year-old on the regular. Even though she had a boyfriend. So I'm pretty sure he knew his mom was a hoe. Had to have known his mom was a hoe. And he would do shit that would piss me off. That once the attention was off of him when he would go to sleep, whatever he did, his mom would still take that anger out on me because he's asleep. He's 10 years old. He got school in the morning. So he knew what he was doing. He knew that, okay, if I piss my mom off, I get to go to sleep and her and Josh are going to stay up all night doing cocaine. And they're going to have a bad night. They're probably going to fight. He's probably going to go home or some. They're just not going to have a good night. Well, I'm asleep with my ass up in the air, snoring, scratching balls, dreaming about fucking donuts from his fat ass. Anyways, so he would do little shit. And one day, I'm at the house and his mom's gone because she's with her boyfriend. And he's gone because he's with the dad. He's at school, but it's his turn to stay with his dad for the couple weeks that she's gone. And I forget my socks at my apartment. I forget a pair of socks. And I have work. And I do construction at the time. So I have to wear steel toe boots. And I don't have the prettiest feet. So what do I go do? I go and grab a pair of his socks. And I wear them all day, about 12 hours. 12-hour shift that I wear those socks. And after work, I get back to her apartment and I put his socks back in his drawer exactly how I found them. Who knows if that story is true or made up? I don't know. There was another time where his mom would go and do drops. And because she was a coke dealer. And she would take a long time because she was really good friends with her customers. So she would sit there, do a couple lines with them, drink a beer, smoke a cigarette, smoke a joint, whatever the fuck. Bullshit. And I got off work that day. I was tired, so I go upstairs. I'm laying in bed, crashing out, whatever. And she like kind of halfway wakes me up, and she's like, "Hey, I gotta go do this drop. I put some chicken nuggets in the oven for Junior. I put them on low, like 175, 150, just so that they can defrost. So by the time that I come back, I can just heat them up, just turn up the oven, and they'll be done quick. He's outside playing with his friends, so he won't be in here bothering. He won't be loud. You'll have the apartment to yourself. I'm like, yeah, whatever, bitch. Just go do your thing. So she's gone. I wake up and I'm like, start smoking a joint, go downstairs, and I can smell something, and I'm like, something's cooking. So I go to the oven and I'm like, oh yeah, this bitch threw the nuggets, and I remember what she said. And I look outside, and this dude's out there throwing the football with his gay little friends. So I go, and I'm like, it'd be funny if I burned his nuggets. So turn up the oven to like 450. And I knew she was going to be gone for a while. She always takes a long time. She didn't come back for a whole hour. Hour 15 maybe the most. And I usually tell her, hey, text me like 5 minutes before you're pulling up or when you're down the street or whatever, just in case you got some shit that I need to help you get down, or just so I can walk you from your car inside or whatever, just because she lived in a bad neighborhood. So she texts me, hey, I'm down the street, so I have to turn back down the oven. I gotta remind you, this kid is a fat boy. He goes to school, so he only ate breakfast in the morning and he ate lunch. He had football practice after school, and his dad doesn't let him eat before football practice because he always throws up and cries like a little whiny bitch. So his dad doesn't let him eat after football practice, and he didn't eat after football practice because he wanted to go play with his friends, and his mom went to go do a drop. And Josh is over here burning his fucking chicken nuggets. So I turned down the oven when she texts me saying that she's about to pull up. And I go upstairs and I fucking pretend I'm asleep or whatever. And all I hear from downstairs is, oh my god, the chicken nuggets, I burned them. And I'm like, I come downstairs, I'm like, what? What's going on? What's going on? She's like, I left the chicken nuggets in here so long, I totally forgot about them. Oh my gosh. She's like, now I have to go to McDonald's to go pick this dude up. And he was already like, I already knew that it was late. She wasn't gonna go back out until she went to go do another drop. Like, she wasn't gonna be like, oh, I'm just gonna go get my kid McDonald's real quick. No, this bitch was gonna wait until she fucking had to go do another drop. So she waited about 30 minutes, had another call, so she went to go do another drop, and then she went to go get McDonald's. By the time she gets back, this nigga's already fucking asleep on the couch. Like, it's 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. Little stinky ass hasn't even taken a shower. And his mom has to wake him up so he can fucking eat a cheeseburger and chicken nuggets and fries, whatever his queer ass was eating. But, yeah, that's why I couldn't date a female with kids. Because shit like that, it pissed me off. And they know what they're doing. If a kid is old enough to look up on YouTube what they want to watch and all that bullshit, then they know what the fuck they're doing. So I don't want to hear that bullshit of, oh, it's just a child or it's a kid. Fuck you. Fuck you.